Hello friends, welcome back to another video. Today I'm doing something a little bit different. I just want to do my makeup and chat and catch up basically. And of course now that I'm talking the dog's decided to come over. Hello Ziggy. But yeah, I'm just going to do my makeup because I need to do my makeup for the day. And I just thought I would film it and chat and sort of update because I don't know if you guys will be able to tell because I think I only missed like 1 week worth of uploading. Like I only skipped one upload. Well, 1 week of upload, but for me, I haven't filmed really in 2 weeks, so you get out. So for me, it's been like kind of a hot minute since I've just like chatted and like hung out with you guys, and Harper's asleep, she's only having 1 nap today, and I just feel like hanging out with someone, if I'm completely honest, and so I'm gonna hang out with you. I'm not happy with my camera angle. That might be worse, I don't know. Sorry if it is. Yeah, I just thought I would like have a bit of a chat, bit of a catch up. There's a few questions in my DMs that I have that I might answer, and I just thought like nice to do whilst I do my makeup, you know? Otherwise I'd be sitting in silence doing my makeup. And also I am vlogging at the moment, but I didn't want to make my vlog too chatty because sometimes I worry that just a vlog of me like chatting in different areas is really boring. I mean, I like watching them and listening to them because then I sort of go about my day, or like I can do things whilst watching the video, if that makes sense. But I know some people that would probably be really boring. Like sometimes Hayden says to me, I don't understand why you watch people just living their life. And I'm like, it's a great question. I don't really know, but I love it. I love the vloggers that I watch. Like I only really watch vloggers these days. Back when I first started like watching YouTube, it was all makeup tutorials. Now I watch vlogs and book videos and parenting stuff. Like I watch a lot of birth vlogs and stuff like that, but generally my go-to is like lifestyle vloggers, whereas he will watch like people who own 4 drives and are showing their setups and like what they do, and he's like, but I'm learning things when I'm doing it. I'm like, yeah, I'm just a bit nosy if I'm completely honest, and I just like watching people's lives, and you know, it's something I really enjoy. If anyone cares, I'm using the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue Tinted Hydrating Gel Cream. So I've been using for a long time now, and I just really like it for my skin. I used to be a really full coverage kind of gal, but it's just not a vibe these days. We found out last week that we are having another baby girl, which is very exciting. So if you're new here, sorry, I just really went straight in, but my name is Kirsty, I'm 26. I live in Adelaide with my little family. We have a 1-year-old daughter named Harper, and we are expecting daughter number 2 in January. So yeah, we found out last week that we're having another girl, which is really exciting. I honestly had no idea this time. With Harper, I had a dream that I was like breastfeeding a baby girl. So I was convinced from day dot. I was like, yep, we're having a girl. Like I had a dream about it. We're having a little girl. This time I didn't really know, and my pregnancy's been a lot different this time, which I'll get into. And yeah, it was very, very different this time. So I thought it could have possibly been a boy, but that was the only thing swaying me that way, was that my pregnancy was different. And turns out my pregnancy is either different because I lost 20 kilos or so before getting pregnant again, and I'm much healthier and living a way better lifestyle, or my body just reacts differently to pregnancies. So I'm feeling super grateful for that. But yeah, it was a bit of a shock. I was kind of surprised that we were having another girl. I never really pictured myself being like a mum of girls, but I follow a few people that have just girls, and I'm kind of obsessed with them. So I'm really excited. I think we've picked a name, but a lot of people were asking on Instagram, like, what are some names that you really like but won't be using? So for girls, I really like Piper, but we can't really have Harper and Piper because just sounds a bit stupid together. The second name is much harder to come up with because A, we used our favourite girl's name already on Harper, and secondly, you want them to sound good together and like intertwined, and imagine like calling them out. So it's been way more challenging, and then Hayden and I have really struggled to agree. I think we've got one now, which I think we're really happy with, but it has taken a really, really long time. Well, I say a long time, we've known for a week, but it's been a lot more difficult than it was with Harper. With Harper, we knew literally the day after we found out, we decided her name. So much, much different this time. But yeah, so I really liked Piper. I really like Poppy. That's what we call Hayden's dad, like what Harper calls him. So he is Poppy to her, like my dad's Pop and he's Poppy. So we couldn't really do Poppy. I also really liked Pippa. Hayden didn't love that as much. I've always really loved the name Charlie for a girl. Like not Charlotte, but Charlie. But I don't know. We just didn't really feel like it fit anymore. Like I liked it when I was younger. And then we liked Bonnie. We liked Lily. I have a list. Miller, Cove, and Willow. I used to really, really love Willow, but I have a lot of friends with Willows now, which generally doesn't really put me off. Like, you know, if you like a name, you like a name. But I don't know. It just, I was like, I have some Willows in my life. I don't need my daughter to be Willow. So yeah, there are all the girls' names. Boys' names, we liked Hudson, we liked Luca, Alvy, I love Alvy, I love Oakley, Bowie, I loved Bowie. I really wanted, my top 2 names were either Luca or Bowie, were what I was hoping if we had a boy, but alas, no boy. But yeah, I feel like I'll do a full second trimester video shortly because I obviously filmed like my whole first trimester, but I haven't really had a crazy amount of symptoms for my second trimester, so I haven't like been documenting as I go. It's just been so different. Like I do have symptoms, don't get me wrong, but I feel like I'll just do a video dedicated to my second trimester as opposed to putting that in this, if that makes sense. So yeah, pregnancy, what a wild time. I'm 21 weeks now, so we're, I don't want to say like on the home stretch because it's not the home stretch yet, but we're further than halfway, so you know, progress. I'm also just using Mecca contour sticks. I've got the off-duty contour stick, I don't know if it has a, in medium, and the off-duty blush stick in sorbet. Love them. They've made such a difference to like my complexion. I do feel like, wow, I'm talking so fast, I'm so sorry. Calm down. Other than this little breakout here, I do feel like my skin is doing pretty well for pregnancy. Like I do, like I would say I'm like glowing, you know? But yeah. I think that was all the pregnancy sort of related things that I kind of wanted to get into. And then I had a few other questions. Oh, and will I have a baby shower? Honestly, I don't know. I might have like a baby sprinkle, like a picnic in the park maybe, just with some girlfriends. I don't really want to make a big deal out of it. We're having another girl. I really don't want people to bring presents because of that. Like we have pretty much everything we need for another baby girl. The only thing I really need is some like low tog sleep sacks, but like that's not really anything in the scheme of things. I don't feel like I need to, not that I ever needed gifts to begin with, but I just feel like I don't want anyone to buy us stuff because I don't want things going to waste. I don't want people to spend their money on things that we already own. We have 800 swaddles. I just don't want people to waste their money. I would rather a pregnancy massage at this point. Like I'm in a bit of discomfort. But yeah, I don't know. I might have like a baby sprinkle in like early December maybe, just with some girlfriends, just to like celebrate but it not be a thing, and just have, you know, maybe a table set out with everyone just sitting around having a chat. But I really don't want it to be much of a thing. I also got a question that was, can you please do a video about newborn / baby recommendations for products, like all of my like must-have newborn products, which I probably will do maybe a little bit closer to like when this baby's due, because then it'll be like relevant to what I'm doing at that time maybe. I don't know, I haven't thought about it. If you guys have any pregnancy related requests, please let me know. Happy to chat about anything. I go through these stages where I either love talking like motherhood, birth, pregnancy, or it's like the last thing I want to do. So at the moment I'm really in the mood. I'm just going to use the Too Faced Sweetheart bronzer in Sweet Tea. I really think that I'm probably using makeup that's out of date at this point. Like not my foundation or my mascara or anything. But this I definitely got like since, oh yeah, it's got an 18-month. I've definitely had this longer than 18 months. So, you know, I'm probably really screwing myself over. But, well. But yeah, so I might do some like dedicated pregnancy, mum, birth, baby videos. Because I don't want to bore people that don't watch me for that sort of thing. Especially, like before I had kids, it wasn't really something I was that interested in. So I don't want to bore people, but also it is my life. And it's like, whoa, that looks hectic on camera. It's not what it looks like in my Mirror, please hold whilst I diffuse the orange on me. Whoa. Is that better? Whoa. Doesn't look like that in real life. What other questions have I had? Top 5 books in order that are your must reads. Will you be doing book videos again? I'm going to try and film one actually after I film this. I do want to talk about the books that I've read recently. I do want to do book videos, and I think next year I will do heaps because I'll be breastfeeding again. I really think that since A, getting pregnant, and B, stopping breastfeeding, I have read a lot less. I still read every day, but the amount of time I have to read is greatly reduced because I'm not sitting down as much anymore. When I was breastfeeding, that would be like a 15-20 minute, half an hour session of me just sitting down. And I used to feed Harper to sleep. I used to feed her lots in the night. So I just had like hours worth of reading that I could do every day. Whereas currently I maybe get an hour a day, 2 if I'm really lucky. But it's just not something I really have time for at the moment in comparison to the start of the year when I was breastfeeding. Which is a little bit sad, I'm not gonna lie, because I actually love reading. I always read before bed still because it helps me sleep, especially whilst I've got pregnancy insomnia. So I definitely want to do book videos again. I do have one that I want to film, and I want to talk about what I've read in the past couple months. I just haven't read very many books, but I would love to talk more in depth of the books that I have read. So, you know, there will be book content to come. My top 5. This is like right off the top of my head, so, you know, bear with me. Bright Side by Kim Holden. Let me check my Goodreads for my 5 stars. The Hopeless series by Colleen Hoover. Verity by Colleen Hoover. Swear on This Life by Renee Carlino. And Reminders of Him by Colleen Hoover. They would be my tops, I reckon. Also, if you're feeling something a little bit different, the Addicted series by Krista and Becca Ritchie. That's good. 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo are good, but yeah, that would be my top few. Also, Also Most of All You by Mia Sheridan. I rated that a 4.5. Love. Also, not a very exciting product, but I love this Mecca Max Brow Guru Micromatic Pencil. I just have it in fair. It's like $12 or something from Mecca, and I love it. I used to use the Anastasia Dip Brow, and this is way better in my professional opinion. I also get a lot of questions when we're talking about books. I get a lot of questions of whether or not I think the Kindle is worth it, and as a mum, yes. Before I was a mum, I don't think it would have mattered too much either way, but then if you were a traveler, yes. I do love my Kindle. I love physical books too, don't get me wrong, and physical books now that I'm not breastfeeding are great again. However, when breastfeeding, a Kindle's the best because you can only use one hand when you're breastfeeding. So that was a game changer for me and my lifestyle. Look how easy that was. To be fair, I don't do a whole lot for my brows. I very much just fill them in. They're a little bit sparse, and I just add like a bit of definition, but that's about it. So also a fun update. Tomorrow, I'm meeting up with my friend Ella. I don't know when this video will be up, probably pretty quickly. I want to get it up within a couple days because I want it to be like, my last vlog was like kind of a while ago, and this is like an update before this week's vlog. So this is very like real time when I'm talking to you. Ella and I are going to book our flights to Brisbane. That's pretty friggin' exciting. We are going to go and have just a weekend. I haven't had a weekend away from Harper since she's been born, so I'm a bit nervous. But we're going to do a weekend away, girls trip. We're going to go see like Georgia Richards and Rachel Catherine are like Brizzy YouTube girls, and I'm just really excited. I don't really know what we're going to get up to while we're there, if I'm completely honest, because I don't know a lot about Brisbane, and yeah, but we just thought we'd go. Probably a bit of like a content trip. I'll take some outfits. We are in touch actually with a hire company here in Adelaide who hire out clothes, so I'm going to chat to her next week, and I'll go, and she's going to let us borrow some clothes for the weekend and get some content. So yeah, I'm really excited. We're going to go in October, so very soon. I think like 4 weeks away. So that'll come up so quickly. And yeah, I'm just freaking excited about it, if I'm completely honest. Cannot wait. I just use the Better Than Sex mascara. Always have, probably always will. Oh, the dog. And that's all I do for my makeup. I was about to say like this is the finished look, like old school beauty YouTubers, but that's not really the point of me filming my makeup. It was really just something for me to do whilst I chatted. But this is how my makeup looks every single day that I do it. I used to just be obsessed with makeup, and now I just like to look a bit fresh sometimes. But I guess I will wrap this video up here and let you get on with your day. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you're having a lovely day wherever you are. Feel free to subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. It really does help us out a lot. I know like all YouTubers and stuff say that, but being subscribed and giving thumbs up makes like an actual difference. So feel free to do that, and I'll speak to you in my next video, which will be very soon. Bye.